You know what I really can't stand is when I get really inspired for a video and then I go to turn on the camera and I don't know what to say. It's like everything I was excited about, everything I wanted to talk about, I completely can't think of. I've never been good at taking notes, which, now that I'm, not a public speaker officially, I mean, I kind of am on YouTube, I guess. I'm in public. I'm really not. I'm all by myself here in this room, but talking to whole lots of people that watch the videos. Actually, I don't get that many people watching my videos because I ramble too much like I'm doing now, but anyway, I'm kind of determined something again for maybe the 1,000th time. And I'm not going to worry about, all the different ideas I got for videos. I'm going to make one at a time. There's certain ones on YouTube who teach another gospel, a false gospel, and they just spit them out right and left. There's a few of these ones I'm thinking of. I won't mention their names because I don't want to send you to their channels. But they just keep cranking them out. Keep cranking out the nonsense. And not that what I have to say is the absolute greatest, most inspired thing, ever known. And I'll admit some of the things I say aren't necessarily, well, I won't say that. I was going to say aren't of God. Because actually, the things that I do speak, I am very careful. And especially when I'm kind of like treading on thin ice, maybe I'm getting too dramatic about it. I don't think I get that far off. I don't think I go off at all, actually. I mean, does any of us think we go off? And I'm always saying, if you think that I'm, being proud or something, just let me know. And, I'll give it a chance. I'll ask the Lord about it, see what He says, or what He makes me feel. And that's one of the videos I was going to do, something about our emotions. In fact, I started making it yesterday, but I didn't finish it. I just kind of wasn't in the mood, I didn't finish it. And that's what happens. I get inspired about things, and then I kind of let them slide for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I want to make a video about it, and it's just like I'm just not into it. So I'm going to make videos as they occur each day, if possible, with whatever the Lord's dealing with me about that day. Now, here's something that the Lord's kind of talked to me about, and I'm wondering whether or not I want to do it. And you may say, now this is a little off because you're not supposed to talk about that kind of stuff. But I think it's okay after you're done fasting, that it's okay to mention that you did. About a week or so ago, we had that fast for Ashley. And I did that. I think it's okay to mention now. I'm not in the middle of it. But during that, I really felt close to the Lord that day. And I got thinking that day, what would it be like to fast like the Lord did for 40 days and 40 nights? You ever thought about that? Can you imagine what a life-changing experience that would be to fast for 40 days and 40 nights? You ever wonder why did Jesus do that? I mean, Jesus was God, but He never separated Himself from the importance to be in communion with His Father, God, who is also God. It's tough for us to fathom. But so anyways, I thought about that, and I thought, it says the angels ministered to Jesus. Was that because He was so physically hungry that they needed to? I don't know. Jesus did need food. I mean, He was all human. Well, half human? He was all God, that's for sure. But He still was made of flesh. And He needed food. Remember when He was resurrected even, that He made fish for the disciples? He had that little dinner. Remember when He resurrected that little girl, He commanded that she be fed? It's kind of neat. Well, this whole deal with Ashley there, I got to thinking about, she was to have remained in the state that she was, and she's still not totally out of it, even though she's gotten better and all, but I've wondered about that fasting thing. And anyway, I kind of forgot about it again, as I do. You know, you remember stuff and then you forget, and you remember and then you forget. And then, well, I was reminded of it today, and I was reminded of another thought that I had, which I'll also hopefully remember to mention, and before this video is over. And I better hurry up, or this video is going to be another 10-minute one. But I was reading in my Bible reading today, and it ended in Exodus 24, where it said, "And Moses went into the midst of the cloud and gat him up into the mount, and Moses was in the mount 40 days and 40 nights." And I was reminded of that. And then the other thing I was reminded of to check, I checked my little Palm Pilot, my little calendar on there, and I looked. The day that Ashley was in the accident was the 5th of January. The day that she finally really did wake up, 14th of January, Sunday morning. I counted the days, 40 days. I counted the nights, 40 nights. Isn't that weird? It was like I thought about this a few days ago, and I finally checked today, and I guarantee that what's occurred with her has been a life-changing experience. She wasn't in fast, of course, but anyways, just a thought. I want to put that out there in case it's ever dawned on you, and I'd be interested in seeing what you think about the thought of that fasting kind of thing for that long. So feel free to post your comments down below, and thanks for watching.